The Upper Room Church and Business Office will be closed Monday, September 2nd in observance of Labor Day. We will resume normal operating hours Tuesday, September 3rd. We encourage everyone to join us for Tuesday night service to be held September 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the multipurpose room. The speakers will be Elder Jude Albert and Evangelist Michelle Smith. Our next intercessory prayer will be held Wednesday, September 4th from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Please plan to join us here in the sanctuary around the altar. Calling all married couples, please join us for the Marriage Enrichment Session to be held Friday, September 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the Fellowship Hall. Prepare for a relaxing evening discussing awesome topics to strengthen and build relationships. Refreshments will be provided along with child care services. This is a free event and registration is required for food accommodations and child care, so stop by the tables after service to sign up. The fall semester of NC Third Kojic Academy will commence Saturday, September 7th, and registration is now through September 6th. All classes for the 2-year program will be held here at the jurisdictional headquarters, the Upper Room Church of God in Christ. Additionally, apologetics will be offered as the fall elective. Online registration has begun and tuition is $200 per semester for the 2-year program and $100 for each elective course. To register, send an email to infotech@nc3rdkojikacademy.com. Bishop Wooden will be the guest speaker for Superintendent Thomas Leake's 50th pastoral anniversary to be held Sunday, September 8th at 6 p.m. at Smith Temple Church of God in Christ. The church is located at 2296 Slater Avenue in Fayetteville. Bishop Michael Payton Sr. will host an evening with Bishop Patrick Wooden to be held Friday, September 13th at 7:30 p.m. at Holy Fellowship Church of God in Christ. The church is located at 3691 Centerville Highway in Snellville, Georgia. Be sure to save the date for the North Carolina 3rd Jurisdiction Women's Convention to be held Wednesday, September 25th through Friday, September 27th. Here at NC Third Headquarters, the Upper Room Church of God in Christ. Make plans now to attend. The Ladies of the King's Court will host a meet and greet with First Lady Pamela Wooden and NC Third Supervisor Mother Beverly DeJournette for young ladies ages 12 to 21. Prepare for an evening of food, fun, and fellowship on Tuesday, September 24th at 6:30 p.m. at the White Deer Park Nature Center, located at 2400 Avisboro Road in Garner. You don't want to miss this time of wisdom and impartation. The Happy Warriors wish to thank Bishop Wooden for declaring last Sunday a day to celebrate life. Your work in the vineyard is appreciated, and the team members are happy to be in the trenches with you in efforts to encourage mothers and fathers to choose life.
My name is Donnie Myers, and I've been at the Upper Room since about 1999, so about 20 years. I've been knowing Bishop Wooden since 1977. And I remember I met him back in high school, and I knew him before he got saved, and I knew him when he got saved. So before he got saved, he was still an upstanding guy, really likable guy, very easygoing. And when he got saved, we would still talk, and we would laugh, and we would joke with each other all the time. And he would always bring the Bible back to our conversations. So, I mean, you know, we could talk about anything. Like we had art class together. We would draw and stuff and compare pictures. We could listen to music in there. And so we could talk about the music. Back then, he liked the Spinners, and I like Wild Cherry. So we would talk about our music, we would bring our albums in, and but sooner or later, you know, he would turn it back to the Bible. You know, he would say something like, you know, Jesus loved you, or, you know, he would make a quote from the Bible or something like that. And you would see him, you know, talking to other people about, you know, the Bible and teaching them things. And so he's always been a teacher from 16 years old. And I told my wife at the time, she was my girlfriend, so I told her at the time, I said, you know, this guy, Patrick Wooden, I said, you know, he got saved. And, you know, I talked to him a lot. And, you know what? I think he's got it. I think this guy's going to be pretty special. I said, I can't put my finger on it, but he's got it. And I know it. Later on, I ended up moving back to Raleigh. And my cousin told me, she said, Donnie, Pastor Wooden has a church up here. I said, really? I had no idea he lived up here. It was just a coincidence. I came back to Raleigh and he was here. So she said, yeah, he's got a church up here. So I said, what's the name of it? She said, it's the Upper Room. I said, okay. I said, fine, that's good. I said, that's all I need to know. She said, yeah, but it's one of them holiness churches. I said, that's even better. I said, I got it from here. And so we found the church, and we finally came to the church. And I hadn't seen him in I don't know, it's probably been about 15 years. And one day he was preaching. We was at the Sanford Church over there, and he was preaching. And he was right in the middle of his sermon. He was going good. And then he looked up, and he said, Donnie, is that you? Right in the middle of his sermon. And I said, yeah, that's me. He said, oh, okay, good. Then he went back and started preaching. And so I told my wife, I said, this guy, he's really good. I mean, he didn't miss a step or anything. I was like, Susie, this is the church we need to go to. I said, because this guy right here, I said, I seen him get saved at 16. I saw the way he acted, the way he carried himself, and I knew he was going to be a preacher. I knew that he would bring the truth. And that's the one thing I like about this church, is that we sit under a man that tells the truth. He preaches the truth. And no matter what he preaches, he brings it back to the Bible. Even back when we were kids in high school, we would talk about something, he'll bring it back to the Bible. So I know when he teaches and preaches, it's going to be good. And it's something you can count on. One thing I would say to him is continue to preach the way you preach, because it's a strong impact on people. When people listen to you, they walk away with knowledge. They can defend the Bible, and they can take a stand against the world.
Prepare your hearts and minds for a day filled with love, adoration, and pageantry, along with a must-see live musical, He Carried His Briefcase, written and produced by Clarence Rocky Rayford, as we celebrate the 32nd pastoral anniversary of Bishop Patrick L. Wooden Sr., God's Faithful Watchman, Sunday, September 15th, at the Upper Room Church of God in Christ.